finished my semester and I needed a new show to help me cope with my grades. So I was looking for anything, honestly. With the spring's TV season ending, I wasn't expecting anything good. Like I expected like some cop BS show or something like that. So I looked at like the most streamed shows and all that, and I saw like Ted Lasso, Air, and Succession. And I didn't want to watch that Dungeons and Dragons movie, so that wasn't it. But I saw a show I didn't really recognize, and that show was Silo. I was confused on like where did Silo come from or what it was. So, and I was confused how it was like next to Succession. Succession is like one of the biggest shows this season or the spring season. So I watched the trailer for Silo and I really liked it. Silo is a TV show based on the Silo books by Hugh Howey. The Silo books include Wool, Shift, and Dust, plus a few short stories that are famous for being like a good like world, and it has like really good lore and all that. And it was published by Howey, self-published by Howey, the author, in like 2012 on the Kindle store, which was like innovated at the time. Everything I see about this guy shows that this guy's like he's real. Like he dropped out of college to like sail the seas. He was like a boat captain. Then he became like a yacht captain. Well, officially yacht captain. Then after he did all of that, he sat down to start writing books, and then that's when he wrote a few books and then hit it big with the Silo series. He also like tells authors to like self publish and don't mess with like the big publishing houses, I think, and like to make sure you get better deals, which sounds great, and it shows like the guy cares about like the author world. Without spoiling too much, Silo is about a world where people live in this gigantic underground silo with like a bunch of floors, and the rich live on the top floors, and the poor people live near the bottom, and like the middle class live around the middle floors. Obviously, they can't leave the silo because like they're told the world is toxic, but they're not really sure. So like nobody really leaves. But problems really start like arising when a few people in the silo start asking questions about like how everything works and why everything's a secret and all that. The show is good. Like you should just watch it because it reminds me of like Fallout because of like the underground bunkers and all that. And there's a lot of emphasis on the lore and the story, which is a lot like Fallout. So if you like Fallout, definitely watch this. There's a lot of mystery and action, and I think a lot of people will like it. The two biggest stars in the show that I recognize are Rashida Jones and Common. Rashida Jones didn't really have like a long lasting role. Well, you'll see in the show. And Common, he does pretty good. I say some people online said that they didn't really like his part, but I think it was pretty good. The other actors, I didn't really know them before, but they're all pretty good. The only real criticism I could give is that during the first couple episodes, Juliet, her accent kind of was a little inconsistent, which a lot of people say that really like took them out of the story. But honestly, we wouldn't really know what Silo people would sound like, so having like a different accent didn't really take me out. She's played by Rebecca Ferguson, and apparently she's from like Europe somewhere. It was someplace other than the UK, but it was shot in the UK. So like it's mostly British actors taking an American accent. But again, the accents wasn't really a problem to me, and I don't think it won't be a problem for most people. Uh, Honest, she was really good. I liked her acting. Like she really shows like emotions, like unconfidence, and like she's sometimes a little shy. But then also her characters like could turn her around and show like a lot of confidence, and like she's like really headstrong. So I really liked her acting. And then she's in other big movies, but I didn't really watch those. But I really like her acting. All in all, the show from what I've seen is popular online, but I didn't really hear as much talk about it as like Succession and other big shows. But maybe I'm just not in. I just don't know people who watch it. But it's really good. I hope it gets more talked about. But again, hopefully like it keeps up its quality. But again, I like it. That's really it. Like and subscribe.